ladder to it up.
I just left Searchlight Nevada up on the hill and it was super cold, so I put an extra hoodie on. So I had 2 hoodies on and my cut on top. I was coming down the hill and it was still cold and super windy. I had just filmed this video for my other channel called The Miles Don't Matter, and it was the video at Searchlight Nevada. I was just sitting in this old mine and you can see the corrugated metal bouncing around. I was just trying to wait the wind out. It wasn't going anywhere, so I decided to go home. Coming down the hill, my lower back started to feel like it was on fire, like hot, like getting hot. So I reached down like this. I reached down behind me with my hand like this. And then as soon as my hand went back there, I felt like my hand was on fire. I was like, oh shit, I am on fire. So I looked down underneath my throttle arm and flames were flying out the side, like everywhere, like a foot out in every direction. I go, oh, this is the big one. And I knew if I hit my back brake, the tire was gonna, with that much flames, I knew the tire would just explode and go flat, and I was done. So I started trying to lightly feather my front brake. I wasn't gonna downshift because I knew that even that motion would probably pop the tire. I thought I was on fire too. I thought I for sure was going down, but somehow I got down off the road as quick as I could. But I was, like I say, I was feathering the brake just to get down there, and as soon as I got down there, I jumped off the bike and was ready to stop, drop, and roll because I felt like I would be on fire. I looked down and I wasn't even smoking. I wasn't fire at all, which was surprised me because how hot it was. The bike's on fire though, of course. And a police officer, a Vegas Metro actually, was out in the cuts. He's coming up the hill, and so he seen me. So I was going down, I passed him, so he'd already pulled back and he was pulled around behind me by the time I'd stopped. He'd seen the whole thing. And so I told him, I said, hey, that oil tank is underneath the seat. That bike's gonna explode because there's fire everywhere. You got a fire extinguisher to put it out? He went and kind of looked and got one and started trying to put it out. Then the gang task force pulled up, undercover, and the lady comes out and she helped put it out. Basically got it all put out. And then we waited for all the other 4 other law enforcement agencies, fire department, everybody, highway patrol, to get out there, whatever. And yeah, that's what happened. So I didn't have a scratch on me, didn't have a burn on my back or nothing. It's crazy. But that's how the FXR got destroyed. So stay tuned because we're going to rebuild that. I'm buying it back from the insurance company. They consider it total loss. I'm buying back and I'm redoing the whole thing. So there'll be a whole bunch of videos on stuff that I do as I put that bike back together and get it back to its glory. With any luck, we'll be back FXR'N in no time. My brake was rubbing and the pipe being so hot caught the bag on fire. The bag had all my toiletries, my laptop, another sweatshirt, and I think some of the recording equipment I had for doing my other channel stuff. And it all caught on fire. And that's what burnt the FXR down.